I don't know where he went.
Shane, where are you? Oh, there he is.
Forgot your notebook. You know? Well, it's off to a nice start.
I'm ready.
You ready now?
Mm-hmm.
Shane was sleeping in his car when I got here.
We're working him like a fucking $10 hooker this week. That's it, though. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I say that every morning I wake up. Whether it happens or not, I don't give a fuck. That's how I'm starting my day. Fresh cup of coffee, a little rub. Love my kids. Kiss them goodbye. Tell them to fuck shit up.
A little weed. If you're me.
If you're you, yeah. I do that on the weekends or on vacation. I feel like I know what will occur, but then I just get ahead of myself and get all worried.
Yeah.
I'm a worry ward. I also just I really like face fucking the day. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love the testosterone flying through my fucking veins and just having a stiff dick ready to bite your fucking head off. I like that feeling a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. Maybe that's one of the reasons that I just enjoy everything, because I put myself in the position to be able to do this.
Yeah.
I hope everybody else likes that shit too.
I think they do.
I think they do. I think they're catching on now.
Yep.
Let's get this motherfucker started.
Let's go.
All right. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a morning. It's like fucking spring out there.
Yes, again. Weird.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. We didn't even have a winter. I got all fat and shit for no reason. There's no thickness needed. Wore a t-shirt into the fucking place this morning. Mm-hmm. Yesterday I got in the truck. It was 55 fucking degrees.
Yep.
What are you doing with that? 55 degrees.
It's like a mudslide at my house.
I know, it's not
I
pretty.
can't imagine yours.
It's a little ugly right now. With
Fresh mud.
I know, just cleared the 2.5 acres, and it's not bad. It's controlled. The water's not everywhere, but it's very muddy. The driveway's a fucking nightmare. It's good, though. It's good. Everything's good.
It's country living.
Country living. I
We
like
asked
it.
for it.
If I had a fucking dog, my house would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
I could not imagine having an animal and it would just want to run through the mud. Mm-hmm. I'd have to spray it off every fucking day. Just spray the little bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Luna's a mess.
Yeah, nightmare. So guess what, Bob?
What?
I'm having a baby boy.
I know. I heard. You having a fucking boy.
I'm
Holy
having
shit.
a baby boy. It's going to be very intense. Hannah got pregnant. We found out, too. Guess what? I'm so excited. There's so many things to talk about. I'm having a baby boy. I thought I would only be able to produce girls. Okay,
Yeah.
We went into the sonogram, and me being me everywhere I go, I'm a little bit of a dick. Mm-hmm. I always cause trouble, or I'm always saying something smart, like the sonogram lady or whatever her name is. We go in there, and super nice, really sweet, and of course, we go in, and I just start spurting off things like, can I give you $30 and we start with the gender of the baby? And she's like, I will take your money, so yes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go. And she's like, that was a joke. I cannot take your money. I'm like, nobody's in the room.
Did you have it out?
Oh, fuck yeah. So, of course, I go in, and she's like, no, because it's a long visit. It's like an hour long. And then everything went really well. Baby's in great position. We go through it all, and, I'm just busting chops the whole time. I'm really excited. I love being a dad. It's the greatest thing that could have ever happened to me. And we're in there all excited. Then she's like, you ready to find out gender of the baby? We'll go between its legs. And I'm like, let's go in there. I'm expecting to see nothing and find a vagina. All of a sudden, she goes in there, and she's like, oh, there's his butt cheeks. And I'm like, that's a butt cheek? That's a butt cheek? And I'm like, that looks like a dick and balls. I was like, that. And I'm in my head, I'm saying these things. Sure enough, and she's like, and right there, those are his genitals. And I'm like, oh my God. I went silent. My palms are starting to sweat again thinking about it. Bro, I have girls. I know what to do with girls. And she said that, and I'm like, I went dead silent. Dead silent, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Hannah looks over at me, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, just nodding my head. Yeah. And the lady,
Is every just single thing about having a boy running through your head, is that what it was?
bro, I was expecting a girl.
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, it's a boy. And I'm like, it's a fucking girl, dude. And then it just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
And I went silent. And the lady, I was quiet for legitimately probably like a minute and a half. I didn't say anything. Like I was like, heart was pounding. And the lady goes, well, I was expecting you to have a lot more to say over there. And I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. I have no idea. I'm lost. This is going to fuck my life all up. I was like, now I get it. God was fucking with me. He's like, if I gave you a girl, it'd be way too easy for you, bud.
Yep.
Welcome to the real world. I'm like, God, here it comes.
Here's one more monkey wrench.
Oh, man. It's like... It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. We're fucking overly excited about it all. Whether it would have been a girl or a boy, like I said, it does not matter to me, because having a happy, healthy child is the most important, because there are people out there that they have many problems. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, give me a life and I will raise it to be whatever it was intended to be here.
Yep.
So now I got this little peckerhead that's going to be Seth Jr. Hannah's been kind enough to let me name him
Robert Feroce.
Seth Gregory Feroce Jr. I know you guys are pushing for Robert Michael Patrick.
Yes.
But that won't happen.
Man. We'll somehow get our names in there.
You guys can be the godparents.
All of us.
All of you.
All the guys.
All the guys, none of the women. You guys are the godparents. Like we'll go up there and everybody will be like, 3 dudes, huh? Okay.
Why do they have 4DH t-shirts on? We do everything together.
Everything together. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
We posted something on the stories. I posted something on my stories, and just I've never gotten so many messages before in my life. I swear to God, it was in the thousands. Thousands of people. And I just put it on the stories because I was excited. I'm going to make a post because the girls are doing this big reveal thing in the gymnastics place. It'll be a lot of fun. Because what we've created is, we've created such a great environment, and all those girls over there and the parents are so excited. But, yep, gonna have a Seth Jr. running around.
God.
Little SJ.
Fuck. It's gonna be intense.
I'm terrified. I'm legitimately, nervous.
Both gonna be running around playing with your dicks and...
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to teach him how to do all the cool shit. It's like... The biggest, as a fucking son, now that you're older, you understand how important your name is.
Of course.
I take a lot of fucking pride in who I am and my name. Because whenever someone meets my parents and they go, oh, Seth's your son, what are they going to say about me? Well, they're probably going to say I have a foul mouth, I'm really intense, but a good motherfucker's going to come out of it.
Yeah. Because
I am. I make sure that I treat everybody with respect and have a good time. I make sure that people feel me. That's the most important thing. And before, in my younger years, I was a little bit of a fuck up. And I know that there was some times, he's a good kid. He's fucked up a number of times. Yeah, everybody does, but my dad did as well. But there's nothing makes me, I couldn't be more proud of myself for my parents to be proud of me. You know what I mean? That's everybody. So again, whenever you have a son, he's going to be the one to carry on your name.
Yep.
Even though my daughters will still carry on my family traditions. Like what we do in my household will be carried on through my girls into their family when they have children. So that's everybody's thing, but now I have a son. I'm going to have a son.
Yep.
He just better be able to carry on the name. Just be a good dude. Just make me proud. And I don't, like I said before, I don't care what he is. I don't care what he wants to do. If he wants to play the fucking tuba. If he wants to play the tuba and be in a marching band, motherfucker, let's go, dude. I'll be at practice. I'll be there. You go to college for it. I'll be at the games. Yep.
I don't think he'll have any problems growing up around here.
No, I think if anything, he's going to be more of a cocksucker because...
For sure.
You 3 bastards and everybody in the office will make sure he's a fucking asshole. Go punch your dad in the dick.
Spoil the shit out of him.
I know. It's going to be a good time.
Dad said you couldn't have that?
Well, Uncle Bob says you can.
Well, we can keep it at my house, all right? Can't have a dirt bike at 4? Well.
Uncle Bob says you can. Oh, man. And I did catch some shit. The thing I posted about how I raise my kids.
Yeah.
I posted it on Instagram from the past podcast we did. And there was some people saying like, oh, you can't be that hard on your kid. Or one of the most devastating things you can say to your child is, I'm not your best friend. There's no reason you can't be your kid's best friend and be the parent. I'm like, listen, but that mentality is why this fucking society is full of pussies. Mm-hmm. It's okay to be you. Not everybody is going to have this alpha male mentality or this alpha mentality or this hardcore overbearing shit. I'm still dad. I'm still cuddly. I'm still loving. I'm still a big teddy bear. That's still me. You have to learn your children. You have to learn who they are, what they are, and cater to who and how they act. Like, Addie and Emmy aren't the same person. Emmy is a fucking girly girl. She is the sweetest little thing in the world, so I can't go at her like I went at Adeline. Like, when Adeline was 5, the kid was climbing trees on top of the counter. Like, she needed her ass beat a number of times. And fuck yeah, I beat my kids. Discipline them shits. I have only had to give Emmy a butt whooping like 2 times, and I didn't even hit her hard because she was already freaking out. I just had to follow through with my word. I said, if you do this again, I'm gonna give you a butt whooping. Well, she went and fucking did it again. So if I don't give her a butt whooping, now I'm a fucking liar, and she thinks she can take advantage of me and walk all over me. So this kid's freaking out. And like the whole thing, this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. And you're like, fuck you, Dad. No, it's not. Dude, I gave her and I'm like, God damn, did that hurt? Oh, my chest. It made me hurt. It just fucking killed me.
Yep.
And like you do it, and she's perfectly fine. She's more upset that this actually had to occur because it didn't hurt. Meanwhile, with Adeline was a little bit of a different story.
Yeah.
That kid, little story about her. Like, you already know she's the sheepdog, man. That's just her mentality. And it was because she was so much more intense. She has a very small creative side. Adeline is very task-oriented, and she's going to look at you, and she's going to question you, and she's going to eyeball you and see if you can handle what she's about to do to you.
Yep.
Like, she's analyzing the fuck out of you. She is me. Like, me to a T. She's just eyeballing you. Like, all right, I'll fuck you up. You're like, you're 10. Uh-huh. I want to punch you right in the dick. Like, she just, that's her.
It is.
Oh, to a T.
Uh-huh.
So these are two different, but whenever she was 3 years old, she wanted to go climb the tree in front of the house. Like, we had these trees in front of the house, dogwoods. They were smaller dogwoods, and she wanted to go climb them. And I'm like, because she watched Dora. Dora was her shit. So she's 12 now, so this is like 9 years ago. She's like, I want to climb a tree. And I'm like, no, you're not climbing a tree. You'll hurt yourself. And she's like, I want to start whining and bitching. I said, listen, if you can get your ass up in there yourself, you can climb to the fucking top, kid. So Adeline goes and gets a little power wheel, the fucking little like Jeep power wheel, drives it over into the front of the tree, like up to the stump, climbs on top of the hood, and then jumps off of the fucking hood onto the branch, grabs it, and wraps her legs around it, like monkey that thing, arms and legs wrapped around, and pulled herself up. I'm looking at this fucking kid going, oh boy.
Here we go.
You motherfucker. Now, I can't yell at you now.
Yeah.
I just told you if you can get yourself up in there, you can climb to the fucking top. So what'd she do? She climbed to the top and then climbed back down. And I'm like, fuck me, dude. I am dealing with something that is a little bit different. 4 years old, she was making her own breakfast.
Yeah.
She'd climb up on top of the counter, get the bowl out, pour herself cereal, pour herself milk, make a little bit of a mess. She made her own fucking breakfast.
Yep.
I didn't train her to do that. She just wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yeah. And then, you know, the father-daughter moment, whenever you're like, oh, here it comes, I'm going to teach you how to ride a bike. This fucking kid would ride the shit out of this bike with the training wheels on it. Ride the fuck out of it. And one day she's like, I want the training wheels off. So I'm like, okay, we'll take the training wheels off. And I thought the dad moment was going to occur. You hold the back of the seat. All right, are you ready? Here we go. First time.
She rides off, you wave.
Oh, this is so great and hope she doesn't wreck. Nope. Take the training wheels off. She hops on a bike. Boom, takes off on the bike. Goes down the fucking road. Turns by herself on the bike and comes right back flying. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, this kid's an animal.
Damn it.
I missed so many moments.
Yeah.
I didn't even get them.
She jumped ahead of him.
She's just that way. She just has this mentality. She really doesn't give a fuck. And then, and you know, so that's great. Emmy's a little bit different. Emmy's soft. She's very happy. She is uber competitive. Like competitive. She wants to fucking win. But she doesn't have this fuck you mentality like Adeline does. So I mean, they're different. They're raised very similar. But like you have to feel your kids out. And then, you think about your childhood and what your parents did for you, and then you apply that to them. And then I got to do that with this little fucker coming. Boy. I'm going to teach him so much. Here's a question. This is a good question for everybody. Now, I'm going to ask questions, Shane.
I'm for it.
All right.
I don't got to do all the work.
Listen to you over there. Why don't you take a nap?
Has one busy day.
One fucking day's busy. He's thinking, oh, my God, I can leave early today. Here's a question. Do you believe in nature or nurture? Do you believe that people are born a certain way and the nurturing of the household is not as predominant as the nature that they are born? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you're asking.
Nature versus nurture. Nature always wins.
I mean, that's what I would say.
I'll tell you what it is. That's generations of large family breeding.
I don't know what got into me out there.
I'll tell you what got into you. Christopher Walken. It's awesome.
So, are you saying, like, the upbringing that you have in the household?
The nurturing would be the upbringing.
Okay.
What do you think plays a more predominant role? Because obviously both have some. I mean, there is a little bit of both. But, like, the nurturing is the home, the people raising the child.
The nature being just how you were born.
Were you born to be who you are? Or the nurturing of what went on in your household play a more predominant role? Because again, already everybody's like both. Well, which one is more predominant? Do you think it's the nurturing of the household, or do you think it's the nature that you are born? Everybody out there, ask yourself this question as well, and maybe run through it with your significant other if you have children, and go through it. I mean, I have my answer. I'm curious to yours as well, Shane.
I think I have an answer. I think, at least in my case in the family and my upbringing, I think the nurturing had a huge role in who I am today. Because I know I was born to do something that I'm doing like today, to be successful and to be motivated and just to do things on a different level. But if I didn't have the nurturing I had during those times, I'd be a complete fucking asshole, dickhead, successful, you know what I mean? Successful asshole.
Less compassion.
Yeah.
Less empathy.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with me being competitive or wanting to be successful or having that drive. But my parents just distilled a set of values that it don't matter if you're the fucking mailman or you're the fucking CEO or you're the waiter or you're the owner. I treat everyone the same way. So I think that's what always stayed with me, because we were a middle-class family, paycheck to paycheck, good holidays, good Christmases. But I knew what it took to make money and
be that next level.
Yeah. So I'd say naturally, yeah. I said from the beginning to my parents when I was young, like I'd be famous one day. I'd be successful one day. And they were like, we fucking know, dude. You say it every day. I'm going to have money one day. Yeah, somehow. You're going to figure it out somehow. I know it.
Yep.
Because I always did growing up, and it's because I always worked for it. You know, my parents didn't hand out much. They did early on, but yeah, I think the way I was brought up, the nurturing, huge role.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay. What about you, Shane?
Yeah, I think everybody's a product of their own environment, and that's what
You're a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you make that statement, you're a pretty firm believer in it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you see it every day. Like, whether you're a successful politician because you believe in the causes that you've been through, or you're a rapper or a singer and you rap about your experiences. Like, experiences create how you think and how you react.
You're also into the urban culture, and that's a big question in society today about, like, you know, and they made a fucking movie about it, The Blind Side. You know, that was real life how that happened.
Yep.
Like the nature of who he was still was a prominent role, but like the nurturing of the family is how he became what he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was destined for greatness, but again, the whole premise of the movie and what they said at the end and the whole concept was that, like, you know, people are given certain gifts in life, and if they don't have the opportunity to bring them to life, then they'll die with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm on board. I agree with both of you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the nurturing of a person, of a child, is very important. I believe that having 2 kids, like, both of them are very different. You always know kids are different. I grew up with 3 other siblings. I knew I was different. I think my parents knew I was different as well. We all had something special. We all grew up in the same household, but the nurturing, like you said, like the mentality that you have is the household. You carry on those within life. However, whenever I was younger, I was very soft. I wasn't this hardcore fucking prick. I became this person. And that's why I think, for me, I find it so important that we continue to evolve and find what we want in life. Like, because we're the only thing put on this earth that doesn't have, like, a sole purpose. Like, that's everybody's big question. Why am I here? You know, we've talked about that before. Why am I here? Well, whenever you're born into, you know, whenever you're born into something, like, I believe that everybody was put here for a reason. The reason you were given life, you've been given a gift. Whether it was by God, the way of the universe, whatever it is, you were given a gift. So that's the nature. You have it in you. You're born with it. You got the shit. And you're like, what do I have? What did you put inside of me? What did you give me? I don't know yet. I got to figure it out. Then the nurture comes in. Now, the nurture could be good. It could be bad. That gift that you were given, I do believe you were given that based on the nurture or where the environment that you were put into. Okay? I believe that is a real thing. Because there's way too many things that have occurred in my life that are coincidences, quote unquote. I believe that everything happens for a reason. So I believe nature, you have a purpose. You were given a gift. It's your job to find out what that is and not let it die. Don't let it be nothing. The environment in which you grow up in plays a huge role. Is the environment bad, like in many urban cultures or in urban areas? And it's like, oh, you hear the success stories of people coming out, but there's a lot of not success stories. Then you say, you know, people that have been born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Yeah, they were born into an environment that was too fucking easy. Therefore, that gift that they've been given doesn't come to life. That gift that they were given isn't there. They're rich and they have a lot of shit and they're fucking assholes, you know, some of them or whatever you want to look at it, but they're not bringing that gift to life. Something else is winning. That worthless piece that they just utilize because they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're not utilizing the true gift that they were given because they didn't have to really search for it. Me, with my kids, I see that they aren't the same. The next one that's going to come out, not going to be the same. But it's my job to create an environment in which they can become the best fucking person they can be. I'm hard on my kids. The environment in which they live is very wonderful. Very nice home. It's warm. But I'm going to make you fucking work. Because I think that's the most important thing is adversity. You have to let the kid fuck up. You have to let them. You have to create the environment. And as a parent, you have to make that environment be what it is so that that kid can thrive. Create opportunity. My dad never gave me anything. He gave me some stuff. But as I got older, I stopped getting stuff. And then he created an opportunity. He let me fuck up a lot. And I hated that son of a bitch. But today, this day, right now, my dad's my hero. My dad is my hero because he's the one that helped me become this person. My mom's my hero because she helped me become this person. I have both of them. My mom, the compassionate, loving, stay-at-home mom that taught me how to love, that taught me how to care. And I have my dad who just told me to shut the fuck up and go to work. Dad, what's to do? Go fucking scrape the hoppers. Okay. Get the fuck in there. It should be got to be done by 7:30. We got shit to do today. Dad, I'm 14. I don't fucking care. Get in the fucking hoppers. Mom just packed me a lunch and told me she loved me. Good fucking story, kid. Get in the fucking hoppers. I had such a strong base of both. This whole thing about making sure that, you know, your kids are being the best friend. No, dude, I'm not my child's best friend. My dad was not my best friend. My dad was preparing me for life, because life is not pretty, so we have to do such. You are in charge of the environment. You know, and I'll lead into this with it. Like, as you're raised in that, my mom raised me to be a very kind young gentleman. I was so nice to girls. It was pathetic. They walked all over me. Yep. They walked all fucking over me. Always be nice to girls. You should always treat them like ladies. And then I did, and then they turned out to be fucking cunts. Because women are just bitches. Women and men are not the same. They just walked all over me, took advantage of me, had sex with me, and threw me to the lines, made me fall in love with them. And I'm like, oh, I love you. You're so great. I love pussy.
Fucking animals.
Get out of here. I don't like you anymore. You're too nice. I'm like, why? He's so mean to you. Why do you like him? Because he's mean to me. But I'm nice to you. Never made sense to me. So I got walked all over. And that was part of the nurturing. That's part of life. You learn. And I didn't let it beat me. And then I had to become who I am today. Life is the environment in which you're in is what builds you to who you are. Little did I know, like, I was born. We just talked about this, about my genetics and how good I am at looking great.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I start lifting weights, I look better.
Pisses me off.
Start eating more. I was given that gift.
Goes right to your delts and your biceps. Mine goes right to my belly.
Boop, boop.
That's it.
So,
bastard.
I was given that gift.
Yeah.
The environment in which I grew up in prepared me to work my fucking balls off for it. Mm-hmm. So there's a give and a take with it all. But I think that the environment plays a huge role. And whoever is out there listening, bro, you're in control of the environment in which your kids grow up. It's really, really hard to be a prick to your kids. It's really difficult. I don't always like being hard-nosed about it, but you have to be.
Yeah. Because
my kids, I want them to be great in life. And the things that I learned in life, anything that is quote-unquote great or successful from a financial standpoint or whatever it may be, it ain't easy. And if it ain't easy, that means you're going to be challenged. My dad prepared me for people to tell me I'm a fucking piece of shit for taking steroids. Mm-hmm. My dad, the way he treated me, prepared me to have really thick fucking skin. So whenever someone calls me a small bald, small dick juicehead, I'm like, good story, bro. I still have to go to work and make money for my family. Tell me I got a small dick. Cool. I still have people that love me and rely on me. They love me. Oh, you're just a fucking, you everything you do is you're foul mouth and you nothing you do is positive. Or I mean, that doesn't happen. Nobody says that. But anybody that harps on me for anything.
Too intense.
You're too intense. Stop swearing so much. Kids are listening. Fuck your kid, dude. Tell your kid to stop listening. What are you doing? Being a fucking parent, what are you doing?
Yeah, take the iPad away.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, but the environment in which you create is who your kid's going to become. And listen, everybody out there that thinks that the world is like polite and nice and you're just going to get a raise because you smiled at work today, or you're going to get a promotion because you're doing okay and you showed up for work every day. Fuck Shane. He shows up for work every day. Great job. You showed up. You better bust your fucking ass. What is your value here? Well, his value is pretty fucking important. So whenever it comes time for raises and promotions and all this and new people come in, that's what it takes. You're not going to get a promotion just for being you. You have to become a better version of yourself. You're not going to make millions of dollars just because you're you and you're great. No, you have to work your fucking balls off.
Well, yeah, and I hate the attitude of like, oh, I'm not working any harder there because I don't get taken care of and this and that.
Then quit.
Listen, then quit. Then get the fuck out of there. If you think your value is that high and you're still being underappreciated, then get the fuck out of there.
Yes.
Any good business owner sees the fucking hustle, sees the things you do above and beyond your day-to-day.
Yes.
Sees the things that you did above and beyond what you would actually do as the owner.
Yes.
Bro, when someone does something better than me or at a different level than I would have done, I'm like, fucking right.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Bro, I came back here at 8 o'clock last night.
Yep.
I came back here at 8 o'clock, broke down boxes, had to pick up the kids from gymnastics.
Yep.
Jay was still here.
Yep.
Shane was here this morning at 7:30.
Yep.
Shane will probably be here till 8 tonight. Mm-hmm. These things and what people do have value. I'm in charge of my life, and everyone out there is as well. It's like I don't want to. I don't know how it became okay to just be happy to be you. That's great. That's a great saying. But if you're not pushing to become better every day, like as a person or as a father, nothing that has anything to do with work, like nothing, let's take finances out of it. Like if you're not pushing to become a better version of yourself or at a hobby or teaching your kids something or becoming more involved in your community or anything like that, like what are you doing then? In my opinion, that's like a spit in God's face or in whoever you believe in's face for giving you this life to do something great. Like some people everybody is here for a reason. Some people are not born to be business owners. They're here to work for a company. They're here to become a great mom or a great dad, to be part of their kids' life and help that kid become something incredible at a sport, at an event, at something. And like that dad's time that he put into his child, and that child becomes a professional athlete, his time, all of that time, there was no finances involved in it. It was that father's time. Like that has a lot of value. Mm-hmm. My mom didn't invest any money into me. My dad did. But my mom invested her love and who she was into me. That's why I used to have a heart. And I got ripped out. And she wonders where it went. Hannah brought half of it back.
Yep.
There's still a really dark side to me. That's why my mom thinks Hannah's an angel.
Yep.
I swear she's an angel, Seth. You think so, Mom? Yes, you were an asshole. Now you're much nicer. Thanks, Mom.
And she stayed.
And she stayed. She's still here. I would have left you. You're an asshole.
Don't fuck it up.
Hey, I got a little piece of advice for you, Seth. Oh, thanks, Mom. What is it? Don't fuck this up. Okay, Mom. Sounds good.
Like, damn it, she's right.
Oh
I can't
my
argue
God,
with her.
she's
She
so
can
right.
tell me that my whole life.
So like I was telling everybody, my mom was always, she's so nice. She's like
She's wonderful.
she's the typical grandma that just, whenever you come over to my parents' house, first thing is food, first thing is something to drink, and then food. Whether you wanted something to drink or eat, you're getting both.
Yes.
No, I'm good. I don't need anything to drink. Beer, pop, mixed drink, cocktail. We can make anything. Shot, whatever you want.
I'm gonna mix up a dip?
No,
I'm like, Jesus, no.
I'm good. No, nothing
Pretzels
to
are
drink.
good.
Oh yeah, here I got dip, fresh made dip. I just made it yesterday.
Yeah, not out of a container.
No. And
Here,
like,
I just had this lying around.
and it'll just show up while you're there for fucking 20 minutes, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm here.
Yep.
I gotta eat it. Fuck.
I love going to your parents' house.
It's a fucking riot.
so fun.
So whenever I went through my divorce, had the kids, all I did was just I just did work. I had to change who I was. I had to step up my game dramatically. I had to become mom. I had to become dad. I had to work. I had to make money. I had to do laundry. I had to take the kids everywhere, make sure they were ready for school in the morning. I had to do everything. It was so fucking intense. That's whenever I gained a newfound respect for every single parent out there.
Yep.
Because their mom wasn't around at all. Like I wasn't like a weekend warrior dad. I wasn't like Monday through Friday dad. I was Monday to Monday, 24/7, all the time. Had to do it. And I also grew great resentment for women. Everybody that knew me knew I was like, fuck bitches. Fuck all of them. Yep. I had no respect for women. Just didn't want nothing to do with them. Then, nope, I didn't want no pussy. I was like, I got a hand and I got a phone. I don't need no women. Nope, get out of here. Nope, didn't want nothing to do with it. And then after about 6 months of jerking off by yourself, you start, oh man, I miss it. But I just had great resentment for him, and then all of a sudden, like, I was like, it's like I should probably jump back into the dating scene and see what that's like. Start meeting a girl, because I started missing having a companion. Like, I wanted a companion. I knew what I wanted. And then after going through a couple of different girls, meeting them, not liking them, older women, younger women, my age women, everybody had something. I just didn't like any of them. And then Hannah and I met, and then we hit it off, and then we really liked each other. She's 10 years younger than me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? I don't even like you. We have nothing in common. We just like each other. Then we have a lot in common because we're just both really, really good people. And what got me with her was, besides her big tits and her red hair and just fucking personality, just who she is as a person, her heart. She's had just such a sweetheart. She sometimes I think she's too dumb for her own good and didn't realize what an asshole I was. Because in the beginning I told her, I was like, I just got like a couple rules to my life. One of them, just don't fuck with my shit. I was like, don't fuck with my money, don't fuck with my family, don't fuck with my money, don't fuck with my business. That's it. Anybody fucks with those three things, I will write you off in life. Mm-hmm. I was like, and if we hit it off, you're part of my family. Nobody will fuck with you, don't worry. Anybody that does, I'm going to bite them. Legitimately bite their cheek off. It's going to be great.
Can remember this one.
And like, she's like, oh, okay. Little did she know, 2 years later, she's like, please don't piss him off. Whatever you do, just don't piss him off. He's going to eat you. Yep. But we, after being together for a little bit, my mom, she's like, I've never seen you so nice in my life, Seth. And I'm like, thanks. She's like, no, you were an asshole. She's like, you seem to really like her, and she likes you. Like, she's so sweet to the girls. This is the greatest thing that could have happened, because my household was a mess. It was just me. And I'm, how intense I am with the girls. Mm-hmm. So my mom was like, my mom's a very religious person. She's like, I think she's an angel. I'm like, I think so too, Mom. I've never seen an angel suck a dick like this, but she's an angel. I didn't say that to my mom, but
you definitely thought it.
Oh yeah,
you bastard.
So and I was like, oh man, yeah, and she said that, and then I'm like, and then I started thinking about it, and she does have a point. Like, Hannah came into my life and completely changed my life. I had a dead heart. I have I can turn off feelings right away. I can just not have feelings for anything at any point in time. If I get into a mood, I'll just flip a switch and be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking, no more feelings. Completely eliminate everything. And having Hannah come into my life, that's what changed. Everything came back. All the feelings, all the love. She brought love into me. She brought love to the girls. She brought love into a house and made it a home. Like, when there's no love, it's just a house. When there's love and compassion and everything, it becomes a home. It's warm, it's pretty, it smells nice. The love of a good woman is what I needed, and that's what I got. And that's so important. So again, that results back to an environment. What environment are you creating? And for me, that's what changed everything in my household. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody post something about the halftime show of the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They posted that about the halftime show and said, everybody's freaking out about it because, like, Shakira and J-Lo were shaking their asses. And there was one too many crotch shots. And it's okay. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's a vagina shot. Cool. Sex sells. Everybody that's freaking out about it, they're like, you can't objectify women. Well, listen, motherfucker, there are so many double standards in this fucking country, it's not even funny. Yeah. The fucking liberals have double standards left and right. Some of the fucking right-wing people have fucking double standards left and right. People aren't fucking always on. There are things that are said just to say them so that they feel important. This is the internet. It's not full of a bunch of intelligent people, okay? Double standards exist left and right. Me, I just try and control as much as I can control. So somebody goes on there and says, they have daughters. This person was relatively fucking famous, or Instagram famous, I should say, and how they have daughters and how they thought it was a great show, but they could have did without so much sex. And he understands that it is a performance, just like I was saying, it's performance. They're doing it. But they were just a little thrown off about the crotch shots and how the double standard exists. Like, let's pick away and go. And that's where I'm like, okay. And then I started reading the comments, fucking a couple thousand comments. And then you get everybody in there saying like how you can't treat women this way. I'm raising daughters and my daughters watch this and I don't know how they feel about it and they shouldn't be on TV. Just that fucking boomer bullshit mentality. Now, I get it. Like, do I really want my kids to see a bunch of chicks shaking their ass? My daughter's 12 years old. She's going to start shaking her ass soon. Okay? It's just going to happen. They're girls. So here's my thing. Hey, bud, do you not stare at fucking chicks on Instagram all day? Have you ever been to a strip club? Do you go to church every Sunday? Does your priest not fuck little boys? Let's start going through your life whenever you start doing this. Because what did I just get done fucking this whole spiel? Creating the environment in what your kids grow up in. You're in control. I'm not raising my kids to be fucking pussies. My kids watched it. Yeah. What'd you think of it, kids? It was pretty cool. It's really, they were dancing a lot. Yeah. Just see the reaction. You got to feel them out. You think that's right? I know I'm not supposed to wear stuff like that, Dad. No, you're not. You're not old enough. You can dress like that when you're out of my fucking house. Why? Because I'm in control of the environment. She knew that she can't do that stuff. I'm raising the fucking kid. I'm raising the kid to be strong. I'm raising the kid to be strong physically, strong mentally, strong fucking emotionally, so that when these things occur in life and they see them, they can make the decision for themselves on what direction they want to go. If my kid turns out to be one hell of a fucking performer and she can perform in front of fucking 50,000 people and she wants to be a strong woman, who the fuck am I? Go do your shit, kid. You better fucking do it good. Yeah, J-Lo flying home on a private fucking jet in her fucking mink coat being like, fuck you. Everybody's like, that was terrible. Well, bitch, you're going to work and I'm fucking cashing the fuck out. I understand where people are coming from with this. But you're in control. You're creating the environment. I'm creating the environment. I'm not raising fucking pussies. I'm raising motherfuckers. I'm raising them to be strong people. And a strong person, and you teach them, you guide them. And whenever these things occur in life, what do you expect? Should the world just be like, oh, everything's fine. We'll just put great things on TV for you, and we're never going to throw fucking curveballs at you, and we'll just make sure that everything's coddled and pretty and nice, and parents, you won't ever have to do any work because the schools will raise your kid, the TVs will raise your kid, YouTube can raise your kid. We're only going to let good things happen to your kid. Fuck you, you douchebag. Raise your fucking kids. Raise them to be strong so that whenever shit does fucking happen, that kid goes, how about you go fuck yourself? And you look at the kid and go, oh boy. Because the only reason my kids lose their shit is for a good reason. Mm-hmm. Oh, if I get a phone call from school about Adeline, my first thought is, who pissed her off? Mm-hmm. The only reason that kid is swinging on you is if you fucked with her people and then her. Like, she might even let it slide if you're fucking with her. But if you fuck with her people, she's coming at you. That's how I raised her. Yep. I'm raising her. You're almost like training your kid to be something, but you have to learn them to grow them into something.
Well, yeah, and then when events like the halftime show occur, they don't even... If you raise them the way they should be raised, they're not even thinking twice about what's occurring.
Yeah, they...
No, this is what a performer does, not what I do under my parents' roof.
Yes.
You know, and I can't speak for everyone. I'm not a parent, but I see you be a phenomenal dad, and I see my parents be phenomenal parents, and I mean, I get it.
Oh, I understand where people are coming from, but it's going to require more work. Your kid, you're raising them. You know what I mean? What do you want your kid to become? Like, your kid is born with something, so what are you going to do? You got to do the work to make them become something.
Or why are you scared of having that conversation?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, why is they showing? Well, they're showing that because they're a performer, and people like to look at that, son.
That's it. You're going to like it too one day.
Yeah, you'll pay tickets to go see that one day.
Yep.
Throw dollar bills maybe at that one day.
Yep.
They got to make a living.
It's there's a fucking market for it.
But like, what's wrong with having that conversation?
Nothing. That needs to happen. Hard conversations need to happen in life. Like, it's just with anybody. You need to have the conversation with everybody about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, life's going to be a bitch. Bro, life is a fucking cunt. It ain't fucking pretty. I mean, unless you can make it pretty, but you have to go through shit to learn how good certain things taste. You have to.
I got you get surprised when how much harder it is to keep tasting the good things. It's even harder than like being able to try them once.
Yes.
Way harder.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Kim had the conversation last night and this morning because it's been a very, very intense week. Ton of people coming in, ton of shoots, more people coming in, another gymnastics weekend approaching, AAR release happening. And like, I was just at the counter this morning and I was like,
oh fuck.
She's like, you good? I'm like, I'm good. I was like, it's a week. It's a fucking week, dude.
It's one of them, dude.
And she's like, I know, I can tell you got a lot going on. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, man, I thought like one day I'd get to a level where like this just got easier.
No.
That's the biggest misconception I had with building something and success and keeping it there.
I think everybody does, because even that fucking bitch from the bank, same thing. Whenever she's like, I didn't know if you guys were working today. It's like, bitch, what? You think because we have fun at work and whenever we fuck with you, like joking around, having a good time, you think that like we're not here all day, every day? Like, I work the weekends. I work every day. Every fucking day. And you're going to go and say some shit because you don't understand how business actually works. Mm-hmm. When you're an owner, it's everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no clock in and clock out, and then your mind can go back into...
No, my mind is way worse than it's ever been.
As soon as I'm out of the office, it's moving even faster.
I don't like leaving work.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I leave work and go home, my head starts moving faster, and I get a little anxiety, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. Mm-hmm. Like weeks like this week, next week, and the week after, like everything's occurring, and I'm like, oh boy. Like last night, I was sitting there last night I was sitting there, and I was like, oh boy. This feeling isn't stopping for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I had an epiphany by myself. Hannah fell asleep. We slept on the fucking couch. I fell asleep sitting up last night.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was fucking terrible. Fell asleep sitting up. I woke up this morning like 5:30, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. Fell asleep sitting up. I woke up sitting up. I'm like, I didn't even fucking lay down last night. God damn it, this sucks. And I look over and Hannah's sleeping on the couch too, and I'm like, fuck, dude, who are we?
Yeah.
What's occurring right now? I don't even know what's going on. I had to wake up, get my shit together. I hated it. It sucked. But, yeah, no, it's, there's no real stop to my day. Mm-mm. Even Hannah hates whenever we take a vacation, anything like that, because, excuse me, turn it off for like a day, 2 days. Mm-hmm. By the third day, I start to wig the fuck out. Yeah. Like, bro, whenever we went to gymnastics, the Erie meet, Saturday night, or it was Sunday night, because we were there from
4 days.
We were there for 4 days. Mm-hmm. So, no, Saturday night, I was watching, I was at the bar by myself with my headphones in, listening to a podcast, drinking beer. That was a big fuck you to everybody, because I was like, I need my head to start ticking.
Yeah.
I put on a podcast, had the headphones in, phone in front of me, looking at the football game, down here, drinking a beer. It's like, yep, That's what has to happen. Because I needed that work fix. I needed my mind to relax and release because I was away from work too long.
Yep.
Bro, it was 2 fucking days.
Yeah.
It's just, and when you're in this, it's because there's so much going on. Mm-hmm. But again,
well, yeah, I get when I can't execute and do the things that are spinning through my head is when I start to get overly anxious. Mm-hmm. I'm way better in it, completing things than thinking about them.
Yep.
So like even if on the weekends or if we do take a couple days off here or there, if I can fill a little bit of my day with like getting through all my emails, getting through all my administrative things, at least I could check something off and get a little bit of relief.
Oh yeah.
But if I let that shit build up, and we joke about it, but especially like this time of year, like I don't have my 6 to 8 hours a week of cutting grass and my
mindless
refresh.
work.
Yeah, bro, that fucked with me big time this winter. Big time.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You needed it.
Yeah.
And you know, whenever I'm driving in, I'm usually listening to my tunes that'll get me all pumped up for work. Mm-hmm. And I see people driving to work. I see people doing all this stuff. And how many people listen to this podcast driving to work and what it does to them. Like, this is a release for some people. Mm-hmm. This is how it works, and it's one of the reasons that I take so much fucking pride in everything that I do, because it changes people. Like I was looking over, I was at a stoplight, and I saw these dudes. There was 3 dudes in the front seat in a dump truck. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh boy. I was like, there they go. I was like, that's a fucking morning. 3 dudes stuffed in a dump truck going to work. I'm like, yep. And then you never know what other people's stories are when they're driving around. You never know like who they are, what they're doing. 3 dudes in a dump truck. I used to sit bitch in the dump truck. You know what I mean? One dude was a driver. This dude liked to smoke weed, so his weed was always out the window, and so it means I had to sit in the middle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I was fucking 18, 19 years old. And like when you see that, and we talk about being business owners and our heads always running, well, those guys, some of the people, they also work side jobs. Mm-hmm. They're nonstop. They're always working. And some people feel like there's no end in sight. But I know for a fact there is an end in sight, and that's why every single day everybody needs to work to become better. Because you need to work for something. It all goes back to even having your short-term goals, having a goal of why you're working those long hours. Because if you're just working those long hours with nothing in a reward, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, we work like this every day because there is a reward. I don't exactly know what it is. I think I'm just working to build a better life for myself. And I have a hard time with that personally because, like, I know what my short-term goals are with this company and what I want to do and what we want to do and how much success we've had in changing people's lives and building them up and helping them achieve goals and helping and inspiring them to be better people. We are doing things more than just making money and building a business. We're changing people's lives based on how they treat their significant others and their children. There's no monetary value to that. There's no money to that. Mm-hmm. You know, so, and whenever I see people driving around and we get all these messages, nothing, you couldn't make me feel any better about it. Simply because that means that people are just being better people. That means that your woman and your woman's relationship is even better. You guys may have been together for 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, 15 years. Like, rekindle that love. Rekindle it. Fall back in love. Like, for some odd reason, like, I'm falling back in love with Hannah right now. And, like, she's fucking me up in the bedroom. She's making me feel like a great person. The pregnancy sex is great. It's all over the top. Like, it's occurring again. And I'm like, fuck, dude. It's wild. Did I mean for that to happen? No. It's just because right now we're connecting. And those are things that people should work for in their life. Mm-hmm. You should always have something to work for and just be the best person you can be. Be the best motherfucker you can be. Like, whenever somebody's questioning their reasoning in life or questioning what they should do in life, it's like, I want you to do this. I want you to write down traits of who you think you should be. Write down the best traits of the person you could imagine, Or like how I say this all the time about Joe Rogan. He's like, be the hero of your own movie. Like, I wasn't always this person. So I want to be very intense, because I can't take that away from me. I am intense. That's just part of my nature. I can't change my intensity, so I need to utilize it to my advantage. And create an environment for myself for this intensity, this nature to work. Okay, there it is. Okay, I want to be loving. Okay, good. Be loving. Seth, you're kind of a dead fuck inside anymore. You went through a really hard spot in life where your feelings just kind of died because everything fell apart. Okay, but I want to be loving. All right, so you're going to have to work at that, dude. Mm-hmm. Whenever someone tells you their feelings, you can't tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay? Okay. All right, I got to do that. So I got to work to become more loving. No bullshit.
I know.
I'm telling everybody, these are things you have to do. You got to write it down.
Yep.
Okay, be more loving. Okay, I want to work really hard. I want people to know that I'm a hard worker. Okay, then do it. Those words. Do it. Don't just fucking say it. I used to say a ton of stuff that I never followed through with. Mm-hmm. I just say it. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll do it. Yeah. Oh, man, it wouldn't be nice to do this. No, Seth, no more. If you say it, you do it. See, the thing is, no one's held accountable for those things in their own life anymore. You've created an environment for yourself where you're allowed to procrastinate. You've created an environment where you don't have to follow through with those things. I created that environment. So I'm the one that has to change it. So now if I say it, I got to do it. So if I say I'm going to kick you right in the fucking balls, if you do this, I'm kicking you in the balls. And then you do it, and I'm like, oh, bro, I got to kick you in the balls now. Why? I told myself, I had this conversation with myself like fucking years ago that I'm going to do everything that I say I'm going to do. And a conversation with myself is way more important than a conversation I had with you, because I'm going to hold myself accountable. Because it's me. Because if I keep lying to myself, then I'm going to lie to everybody, and nothing will work out like I want it to. So now if I have a conversation with myself about something, it's a fucking important conversation. So I got to do it. You have to figure out who you want to be and then work to become it. Bro, it was really hard to become this person. It was very difficult. Mm-hmm. Because I had to change how I acted. I had to change who I was. Was I a bad person? No. But I'm a better person now. And anything that worth doing is worth doing right. So I had to do it.
Yep.
So everybody listening, you need to do those things for yourself. If you're unhappy with who you are, with where you are, you need to start asking yourself questions of who you want to be. Who do I want to be? Who do I want my kids to look up to? Who do I want my kids to become? You're in charge. You create the environment. You ask your question. You ask yourself those questions. And then little by little, step by step, you have to follow through. You have to. If you don't, you're just going to keep being you. You're going to stay in the same spot. And if you don't like the spot you're in, nobody's responsible but you. You're responsible for the position you're in your life. You want to change it, you have to change. And if you say to yourself, well, it's not my fault. All right, bud, there you go. First step of the 12-step program, you can't admit that you have a problem. I could. I procrastinated. Mm-hmm. I used to not do things I said I was going to do. I had to change. Like I said, I have to have feelings. I have to put myself in other people's positions. Before, you know how fucking mean I am. Mm-hmm. I say very degrading, ignorant things between you and I. Yep. And then I calm down, and I'm like, and then you're like, I'm really glad you didn't say that to that person, mm-hmm. Seth. You would have broke them. Yep. I'm like, that's why I say it to you, Bob.
Yep.
And then I got it off my chest, and then we assess it on how it should be handled. Mm-hmm. Because you have to be aware of your environment and other people and how you can help that person become better in their own life. And yelling at them and saying degrading things doesn't work. Even though that's how I feel inside sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not allowed to come out. So, and I think that anybody that's listening needs to realize those things to become better. It's not that you're a bad person right now. It's that you need to become better. Every day. Every day. My life is about to get fucking rocked. Little baby boy, about to get rocked. It's going to.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Good times. Good times.
Little Seth.
Little Seth, that's going to be a wild one. Man, my ears right now are on fire.
Take a pre-workout?
No. Oh, yesterday when we were filming, I drank my pre-workout before we got started. Like we're starting to film, and I'm like, oh my God, my face is on fire. My ears were bright red. And I look at Shane, I'm like, I shouldn't have took the pre-workout. Like it was too much.
Yeah, we filmed the intro, and it was kicking in. And we filmed this whole intro, and then we go into, he was warming up. And then he was like, it fully kicked in. He looked at me, he goes, we got to film that again.
You got to redo it. I was fucking
You even
stuttering up.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man. I watched the State of the Union with the president as well.
Yeah.
I usually don't talk about politics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like talking about politics because it has everybody fired up and it brings negativity and all this shit. But I loved it. It's crazy how much he pisses those people off. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump is an absolute savage. He legitimately doesn't give a fuck. Does not give a fuck. The way he goes about things is how a strong business owner would go about things. Mm-hmm. And they're going. The Democrats do anything to tear this dude down. Anything. It hasn't stopped for three years now. Mm-hmm. For 3 straight years, they've been trying to ruin this guy, and they can't. And it's becoming pretty obvious. You guys aren't gonna. The dude's always ahead of you. He's always ahead of everyone. It's like the dude's thinking 20 steps in front of them, therefore they can't catch up. Mm-hmm. And the dude's just a savage businessman. He knows how to get deals done. Like, the more we are in business, the better we keep getting at it. And then I look at him and I see him and I'm like, this guy is not fucking stupid. For everybody that thinks he's stupid, he's not. He just does not give a fuck. He doesn't care. Does not care. I mean, that's why he got elected. He is, and in my opinion, like the way he speaks, and everybody thinks, oh, this, or he's an asshole. I'm like, I bet you when that fucking microphone turns off and that door closes, he is even more of a fucking savage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's doing everything he said he was going to do. Everything that he said he was going to do, he's doing, and it's kind of like people are just losing their shit.
Yeah.
They're losing their shit. They're grasping at straws now because they know 4 more years are coming.
I think there's a big misunderstanding that he also has a team around him that is supporting every fucking thing, every decision he's making.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're running with it, dude.
Oh, and they're not fucking around either.
Oh, he's making all these rash, bad decisions. No, dude, he has a calculated plan with a team that supports his plan and pushes it harder than he does.
Oh, yeah. He's an animal. I mean, I
like him.
I like him.
I think he's funny. I think that's important.
Here's the thing, though. Our economy has never done better. The economy's booming. If we have 4 more years of this gentleman, when we have 4 more years, the economy keeps booming, that means everybody makes more money. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Whenever there's more jobs in America, America does better. Mm-hmm. That's very important. And if you think that, like, oh, well, what about all these problems? Societal problems? I don't know about you. Racism does exist. But I don't believe racism is like what people think it is or what the news makes it out to be. Because there's a lot of fucking black people in the area, and a lot of them are doing well. A lot of them have jobs. I mean, fuck. We have, how many black people do we have who work for us? 2, 3?
3.
Yeah, 3. John's here. Bro, my neighbor, we don't have problems with each other. Like, there's this way of the way that the news and the media paints this thing to be doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I mean, it's more, the news is like more instigating. the situation.
I feel like it.
I mean, there is.
There is racism
Yeah.
in the world. There are fucking assholes. But here's the thing. It's a small percentage. You're going to run into fucking pieces of shit. You are going to.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to run into black pieces of shit. You're going to run into white pieces of shit. You're going to run into Mexican pieces of shit. You're going to run into European pieces of shit. Australian pieces of shit exist too. There are pieces of shit in the world. It's not, life isn't fucking rainbows and blowjobs all the time. That's why you have to be a strong motherfucker. That's why you have to raise strong kids. You have to teach them how to survive. You have to teach them how to operate. That's part of the fucking gig. But you also have to be a good person. Like, oh, I'd never want my daughter to be with a black guy. Why? Because his dick's bigger than you? Makes her feel funny? That's the fucking joke, right? Guess what? I don't give a fuck if a black guy comes home, fucking Korean guy comes home. I don't care if another girl comes home. I just want to know, does that person treat my daughter with respect? It's all that matters. Does my daughter treat you with respect? Mm-hmm. That's what matters. And I mean, that's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm raising my family. That's how, that's what I believe in. Now, you're allowed to believe whatever you want. You live in America. It's a free fucking country. I can believe in chopping my penis off if I want. You can do whatever you want here. Just don't expect everyone to like it. Not everybody likes me. Not everybody agrees with me. Does that mean that I'm wrong? Does that mean that I'm bad? Does that mean that I should quit my life and shoot myself in the fucking head? No. It just means you're going to go through a little shit, dickhead. Adversity. Get used to it. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, that's with everything. You got to compromise and you got to fall in line, like agree with something, you know? Like
Yeah.
the four of you guys, like 4DH, you guys, I'm sure you don't agree with everything, but you compromise and you talk about it and, okay, this is the right way to go about it. Like, everything's not an accident. It's done with a purpose.
Yes. Yes.
There's no mistakes.
And there are people that are bad people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They exist.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to work through them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do I carry a gun? Number one, because I can. It's America.
I'm allowed.
I'm allowed. I got a gun on me. I got a gun in my truck. Got a gun in my home. I got like 7 hidden around. Gun compartment at my house. Gun compartment. Go ahead and try and rob me at my front door. Gun compartment. Go ahead and,
Shit.
oh shit. Oh shit.
That was so fun.
Try and rob me while I'm taking a shit. Gun compartment.
I gotta bring those back. I'm gonna put those around the office.
Yeah.
Anybody
we do.
that's wondering, Kevin Hart's Irresponsible, is that what it's called, Shane?
Yeah.
Yeah, he on his stand-up, he did this thing about how he got robbed and how he had gun compartments hidden all over his house. And I mean, every fucking person that, same at your house, there's guns all over the house.
Hell, Kim let me mount them in the kitchen. It's
Gun
awesome.
compartment, yeah.
It's not even a compartment. It's just gun.
It's right there. Hey, look at this gun on the wall. Is it loaded? Yep.
Yeah.
It's mine. I live on a farm. You come here, I'm allowed to shoot you. There's 55 acres of barren land, and there's a machine over there that can dig a hole.
Yep.
You can't say that. Well, I could say whatever the fuck I want.
Actually can.
If you want to challenge me, I mean, you're welcome. I'm not inviting you in, but if you come in here and you're not welcome, I'm going to shoot you in the fucking head.
I remember one of the first things you ever said, I remember, is I live in a house in the middle of the woods. If you come down my driveway, I either invited you or you're delivering my mail or a pizza.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, like if you live in the country, if you live where I live and you live 5 minutes down the road, you live in this area, everybody has at least 3 guns in their home, and they all feel the same way I do. My driveway is like 1/6 of a mile long. If you're coming down my driveway, you were either invited or you're lost. Mm-hmm. Now, whenever we first moved into this home, we ordered a pizza. We didn't have a lot of food in the house yet. We ordered a pizza. It was like our second day in the home, okay? We're doing a ton of work, called it and said it's like a hidden driveway. Well, the lady drives halfway down the driveway, and she calls. And she's like, hey, this is such and such from Primetime Pizza. Am I at the right house? I'm like halfway down the driveway, and I don't want to come any further because I'm paraphrasing, this is the type of home that if you're not invited, you don't go to. And I looked out the window. I'm like, oh, no, we're in the right spot. You're here. This is our house. And she's like, okay. She pulls down and she's like, if you pull into this driveway and you don't belong, somebody's coming out with a shotgun. And I'm like, oh, well, here's the shotgun. Right next to the fucking door.
Yep. No,
but that's the type of
Yeah.
that's the type of place we live.
I got that with a few contractors that were at my house.
Yeah?
The roof guy. I think the roof guy said it. He first of all, people always go to the wrong address. My address comes up wrong, incorrectly. They go to the wrong one first, and then they call me. It's like 6 minutes up the road. I explain where I'm at, and then they get their call again. Hey, man, just making sure your road is just your driveway, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, you're good. He's like, it splits off here, dude. Where should I keep going? I'm like, just come back, White House, truck in the driveway. But he said the same thing. He's like, bro, you usually met with a shotgun at one of these homes.
Yeah.
Literally said that. Yeah.
Well, especially yours. Yours is like an old restored farm home.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
farmhouse, farm property.
You're expecting somebody to be sitting on a porch or, yep. Well, and I like living that way, but the reason is nobody should be coming down that driveway unless they're invited.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that's the environment in which we live, because my house has a bunch of windows in it. At nighttime, like I have motion lights everywhere, cameras, all that shit. If someone peeks in my fucking window at 10 o'clock at night or in the middle of the night, they peek in that window, I'm not like saying hello. I'm lighting you the fuck up. You're getting lit up.
Yeah.
It's going to happen because it has to. That means if you're at my house at that time, you're not supposed to be there. And I'm not letting you come and fuck my life up. I'm fucking yours up. Well, I can't believe I just said that out loud on TV. No, that's how the fuck it works, though.
Bro, it's true.
No, and that's why I also like where I live. Now, if I lived in a neighborhood and somebody was peeking in the window, I'd have to look at it a little bit differently because there's so many bastard kids in the world.
Or Jimmy next door trying to catch a glimpse.
Glimpse of my wife's tits. Yep. Get out of here. Oh, fuck.
Scram.
They're mine. Fuck off.
Fuck off. I got work to do.
Fuck off. I got work to do. So I was thinking about this. Now that I got all my serious shit out for the day. Okay. Hannah is 24 years old. I'm 35. Mm-hmm. Adeline's 12. Okay. Emmy's 5. We have a blended house. Hannah's obviously she's 10 and a half years younger than me. When Adeline's like 18, 19, or 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, in that area, there's going to be so many fucking boys that are just into Hannah because she's like the hot mom, the big tits, and all this shit. I was thinking about that because how many buddies did you know that you were like, oh, fucking Billy? Billy's fucking mom has huge tits. Did you ever see those things? Mm. So being realistic and looking at this, yep. I'm just like, I'm envisioning all these things occurring, and I'm like, some people might not say it. I'm just saying it. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, yeah. And they're going to be like, Addie's mom's got huge tits. Let's go to her house and swim. We'll catch a glimpse of them. Hey, is your mom home? Is your mom home? I'm like, fuck you little bastards.
It's definitely going to occur. I mean, there was 2 standouts from my childhood where, like, they're a little bit younger.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yeah.
Addie's stepmom's fucking hot, dude. Them huge tits. And I'm going to have to just sit there as the dad and be like, you fucking little bastards.
You're sitting there with your shades on, knowing exactly what they're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Bastards.
You fucking assholes. And Adeline's going to get all pissed off because they're going to be
be like, fuck off.
The guys that she's friends with and isn't dating or something like that will be like, dude, is your mom home? Can we go over to your house this weekend? Is your mom going to be home?
Or just busted her balls like, man, your mom's looking hot today.
Yeah, dude. Like, because we did it as kids, so it's going to happen. Yep.
That is funny.
It's going to be funny as fuck. Oh, it's a riot. Yep, that'll happen. Like, I mean, it didn't matter. Like, as a guy, and whenever you see big tits, you're like, oh, look, boobs. I've
Are they going to say that? They're going to be like, "Hey, is your dad home? Seth home?"
yeah, oh fuck,
You know what
yeah,
I
they'll
mean?
probably say
It's
that
going to
too.
be that too.
Because so if there's ever a kid that's over, like over, and I'm like, and I catch him staring at her tits, I'm gonna walk over to him, stand next to him, and be like, "Oh, I'm a big tits, huh?" No, I wasn't looking at those. You weren't, huh? I was. They're big. They're mine too. So stay the fuck away. Oh yeah. Every kid has the fantasy of fucking the hot mom in the neighborhood. It's like, dude, you got no. As a 16-year-old or 18-year-old, you're like, yeah, I'd fuck such and such's mom. All this shit, and then little do you know that she would fucking eat you alive.
Yep.
She'd fuck you up.
I don't got a chance.
You're done. Oh man. Yep. So that'll happen. Oh, boobs. Oh my God. I can't believe they're. Look at those things. I'm still 35 years old and I'm still like, oh my God, boobs.
I get it. I know. I get excited every time.
It's like I've never seen them before, babe. These are great.
Like if Kim's like walking around in her room and like slips out, and like I'll go touch it, and she's like, "What? They haven't changed." I'm like, "I know. I still love them like just as much as day one."
Look, a nipple. It popped out. Boop, boop.
She's like, "Can you just play?" Like she'll be doing something. Get the fuck out of here.
What are you?
Like, what are you talking about?
It's so funny because we legitimately are that dumb as men. That's the JG statement. If my dick ain't hard, make me a sandwich. As a man, it's very...
It's not degrading. It's just
Nope.
that simple.
It's legitimately that simple. It's not, and it's not misogynistic or anything. It's like just serious. My dick ain't hard, make me a sandwich. So that means it's not that like, oh, that's all you're good for, woman. No, that's how dumb I am.
Yeah, right.
If I'm in a bad mood and you're like, there's two ways to make him happy, either by food or his penis. Well, I really don't feel like doing anything with that dick, so I'm going to make him a sandwich. You make me, what's this for? Thank you. How did you know I love this? Well, I do know you stupid fuck. Or anything, start giving me some sweet lovins, I'll be like, I have the greatest life ever.
What bad day?
I don't know. My life is awesome. Very, very simple. My dick ain't hard. Make me a sandwich.
Don't be throwing that one around just yet.
Yeah, don't do that. Be in a relationship for a while.
Yeah.
And it's like we said, it's not degrading. It's just how dumb we are. We legitimately are stupid as a species.
Yeah.
The male species, we're dumb.
Strong and dumb.
If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough. It's a real thing.
It is.
You know, fuck, dude. I know I'm not the most intelligent person in the world. I'm just willing to work. Mm-hmm. I'm just willing to outwork anybody. I used to be intelligent though, in high school and stuff.
Book stuff.
Yeah, math stuff.
Math stuff.
Stupid good at math. Mm-hmm. Stupid good at math. Good with numbers. And then I was good at science. I always got A's in science and math. I mean, that's how I made my own steroids. I was like, oh, I'm going to be a chemist. Then I figured out that like high school or college chemistry, like I took organic chemistry. I was like, this fucking class sucks. I was like, I just want to make steroids and get huge. The only reason I was a biochem major for a year, and I took, because I took AP calculus in high school. I was really good at math, and then I just fell in love with fucking bodybuilding, nutrition, supplements, and steroids. I just liked them all, and that's whenever I was like, I'm gonna make my own steroids, and I figured out it's just a recipe, and you just need a recipe, and you make your own. You can make pretty much anything if you get the raw materials. It's like a science experiment. I was pretty good at science. Then I went to college, biochem major, and I was like, fuck this class. This shit sucks. I just want to lift weights and get huge. So then I was like, I'm going to change my fucking major. Then I went into safety sciences, went into that, made enough money to support my bodybuilding, and then turned pro, and then just got huge.
I took like a different approach to school. I was like, I could have I mean, I was in all the honor and AP stuff in high school, but I always just did the minimum. I always just did the minimum because like there was things that were just way more important to me. Like, well, yeah, at the time I just probably getting done school and then going to get high. But I mean, going through class, I would listen in class so I didn't have to do anything outside of class. I'm like, okay, if I got to put the time in, I'm not doing it at home. I'm fucking not doing it. I'm not doing homework.
Because I want to get high.
Yep. I want to hang out, do my thing. I want my time.
I want to smoke my blunts and shut up.
That's it. So I'd listen really well during class, get all the homework done in other classes. I'd go home with no books. I'd carry nothing home, ever.
Oh, man, dude.
And that's how I did really well, A's and B's.
Yep.
Had 2 bad semesters at Penn State.
And every fucking teacher was like, Bob, if you just applied yourself, you'd do so much better.
Oh, how about the honor class next year? I'm doing this. I'm good.
I'm good.
What? You're okay? You don't want to do that? No, there's 12 novels on the fucking reading list.
I'm
Fuck
not doing
off.
that.
I'm not reading them.
I was put in an accelerated English class.
Yeah.
My senior year of high school because I was in other AP classes.
Yep.
I didn't do a good job because I'm not good at English.
Yeah.
I'm
very good at English.
I told the teacher, it's like, hey, I'm not supposed to be in this class. And she's like, but look at your schedule. You are intelligent. I'm like, listen. I was like, I'm good at math and science. I can't write a full sentence. I'm not going to do well. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you're going to be fine. I'm like, get me the fuck out of this class. And she's like, no. She's like, you can do this. After the first fucking essay, I got called up and she's like, you shouldn't be in this class. I was like, I know, I told you. I was like, I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
So I had to stay in because it was too late.
Yeah.
So she legitimately gave me a C on everything.
Yeah.
Everything, because I told just to get me through.
Yeah.
I was doing horrible, and I remember so much because I was with all the smart kids, you know, and there was a couple kids in there that were just fucking hated it. They did worse than I did, and it was a riot.
I know where I think it was like what 7th, 8th grade. Like they really test your like reading levels to place you with certain things. I mean, at least when I was that age, I had. My dumb ass went in and like took it seriously. I had like a fucking college reading level in 7th grade, 8th grade. So I got put in this reading class, in this English class, and I was only allowed to choose books from like, bro, it was like a 25 book section because there was nothing over a 9th, 10th, 11th grade reading level.
Nope.
So like now I had to read these. Everyone's getting A's and B's, and I'm like, God, this book's fucking 5 times the length.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
So then I don't want to say I deliberately like didn't do well, but I eventually got put into just a normal, like a normal class, a normal curriculum because, bro, I just wanted to have fun.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm like, I was smart, but I just didn't. My mom always said I'm like my grandfather. My grandfather was like the smartest, dumbest person on the planet. Crazy smart, just conniving, a little fucking shady with the way he did some things, but
might have sold drugs.
May have sold drugs, may have worked for the mafia. I don't know. But he always had money. He didn't have many problems.
Nope.
And but yeah, dude, he was smart as hell. Dude could have done anything.
Hustler.
Yeah.
Yep. I think.
I'm not saying that's the way to do things, guys.
No. I mean,
and then I did get my shit together in college. I did well in college.
The internet has created so many different ways for people to make money and realize what they're good at, and that's the environment in which you create, which we've talked about this whole time. And I mean, like, that's why you see the memes about a teacher, like the teacher will have her license plate says teacher on like a Nissan Altima, and then like on a Hyundai Sonata it says scholar, and then on the Lambo it says dropout. You know, and that's where it comes from because some people are just hustling motherfuckers, dude. Like, do you know how many people told me that like I did terrible on my SATs? Bro, I got like a 950 on my SATs.
Yeah, I did bad.
I'm horrible at taking tests. How am I able to get such good grades in school, but then do bad on my SATs? And people are like, oh, that's why you won't be successful in college. And I'm like, I won't be successful in college, yet my dad never went to college, and he owns a multi-million-dollar fucking cabinet company. Wait a minute. Like, you make 60 grand a year. He makes more than you. Like, but you're telling me I won't, this doesn't make sense to me. That's whenever things started turning in my head about stuff. But you still don't fully understand. And now being in this position, I'm like, motherfucker, just be a hard-working motherfucker.
Yeah.
Be relentless. I am relentless. Now people look at me and they go, so what do you do? I don't know, dude. I don't even know what the fuck I do anymore. Well, you own multiple companies. Yeah. I'm good at everything that I put my fucking hands on. I put my hands on it. You better, God willing, I am not going to fucking stop until I'm pleased with it. That's never really going to happen. I'm just going to hustle the fuck out of it. And along the way, I'm going to be the best motherfucker I can be at all the things I'm doing. So, I mean, like, whatever you are, everybody is born with a specific something, that nature. And the nurture and the environment in which you grow up in, and then the environment in which you create is who you become.
I had a young kid message me on Instagram. I don't know if I said this. No, I think it was just last night or the night before. He, I think it was one of my quotes I put up on the chalkboard on my stories. And he was like, what if you don't know what direction you need your life to go in? And I'm like, okay. I was like, that's a very difficult question to answer. I was like, it's different for everyone. I was like, are you happy with where you're at right now? He's like, no, that's why I'm saying, how do I know which direction I should take the rest of my life in? So I'm like, well, dude, I was like, you got to start with what you're doing right now. You know, are you enjoying where you're working, or that's not the fulfillment that you're looking for? School's not going right, whatever it is. And then I found out he's 21 years old. I was like, bro, okay. I was like, you should have started with that, because from 21 to 30, I thought I was going to be 20 different things. I thought I was going to work for 20 different companies. I thought I was going to drop out of college and not finish out college. I had no idea what was going on. I flunked 2 semesters at Penn State Berks, finished up at another local community college with a degree in sports management, public relations, and a fucking degree, fucking personal training certification. I worked at Gold's for like 6-9 months. Worked at another company that I thought was the forever job. I'm here forever. Start out a garage, have all these employees, big fucking building, set.
Nope.
Fucked over, back at zero. Let's do it again. Bro, that was 10 years. There was 5 of them that I thought I was set.
Yep.
So as far as the direction or trying to figure out what path you're going on, bro, whatever is in front of you at that point in time, give it your fucking all.
You have to.
Bro, if I didn't give it my all at that other company I worked for, working for someone I did not care for, if I didn't give my job, my actual position, all I had, I would have never learned everything we have today. We would have never been able to start AAR and me know how to do the photo, video, web design, graphic design, the logistics, all the shit, set all the shit up, the initial setup. Bro, we would have never done that.
Nope.
We would have had to take out loans and pay other people to do things and this and that. Meanwhile, 5 years of my heart and soul went into something, and I thought it was stripped away from me and I had nothing. I had fucking all the tools.
Yep. Everything happens for a reason.
That's going back to one of the first podcasts we did, and I said, don't squander when someone gives you an opportunity or an opportunity arises, even if you don't want to fucking do it. Bro, could go helping your neighbor fucking move mulch for the afternoon. You didn't know that guy owns a huge fucking company and saw how hard you worked in his fucking yard all afternoon. Opened a door.
There's opportunities around every single corner.
Yep.
And like you just explained there, everything does happen for a reason.
Fucking right.
If you would not have worked as hard as you did at that company, we wouldn't have as many opportunities as we did at this out of the gate. If I never would have put all the effort that I had into the things before, I wouldn't be in this position. And whenever I came to you, we wouldn't have what we have. So you're telling me that all those hard times of eating shit were worth it? Yes.
Every one of them.
All those hard times of eating that shit and working hard and not being rewarded the way you thought, an opportunity arose where all of those skills and all of that time was going to come to fruition. And it did. And we're way too simple-minded we're way too simple-minded to think that that isn't a coincidence. Not a coincidence.
Right.
It all happened for a reason.
And it may take you a very long time to realize it was worth it.
Bro, it was years.
It may take you your lifetime in some instances.
Bro, it was years.
Yeah.
Years. That's a long time.
I'm still being reminded on certain days that it was worth it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, because here's the gig. Guess what? Now, all those skills that you had, okay, that was great. That puts you into this category. Well, Bob, Seth, Mike, Pat, Shane, we now are over here. These skills that you use to put yourself in that position are now obsolete. We need you to learn new skills. What new skills? You know, the new ones for the next level. I've never been there before. Oh, well, you're kind of in the driver's seat. So can you please learn them really fucking quick so we can escalate this and take it to the next level? Well, I think I know what we should do. You think you know? Yeah, I think I know. How sure are you? I'm about 75% sure this is what we should do. So you're saying there's a chance that we're going to fuck this up. Yep. What are we going to do? We're going to go through with it.
Go.
We're going to run with it. We're going to put the foot on the fucking pedal and hold the fuck on with everybody in the back seat. Everybody's in the back seat, and we're going forward with something that's a not 100% sure thing. Oh, my God. Yep. That's how it fucking works, everybody. It might crash into the wall and burn
And all those other
Well,
things that you've been doing, you got to do those as well.
Yeah.
Some
Oh,
other
you're
stuff.
still doing all this.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
still
you
doing all
didn't-
those things before.
Yeah, you may not have been able to bring someone in to take up your slack over here. You're
Yeah.
still doing those.
We're still doing those
Yeah.
shit things that just quote unquote somewhat waste our time because we can't find someone competent and reliable enough to take those over. And when we do find someone competent and reliable enough to take them over, they turn into Shane. Bitch work.
I would say, I mean, one of the greatest things you can do is never stop learning, and then stuff you don't know, you need to figure out how to teach yourself. You
Like
need to be
for-
self-motivated.
Exactly. For as much as we bust your balls and harp on you and make fun of you and fuck with you, you take it well, but Shane does not stop learning. Whenever we fuck with him, he accepts it, which is nice. He's not supposed to say anything back.
He doesn't. Does a really good job of that.
I know. But also learning. Like, always on top of it. That's what it takes. So, all right, we did enough. I want to get into something really cool. There's two things I want to cover.
Yeah.
I want to cover the John Jones fight this weekend, but first,
Oh, I forgot.
snacks.
Yeah.
We had somebody,
I set this up. You're welcome.
Frank from North Dakota, sent us Dot's Homestyle Pretzels. What?
His name's Reed.
Reed.
It's Reed, not Frank.
Not Frank. Well, he's fucking Frank to me. I don't know why I
Okay.
want to call him Frank.
Reed, it's a compliment. You're now Frank. okay?
Frank from North Dakota. Is he from North Dakota
Yes,
at least?
yes, he is. Yeah.
We have a note.
Yeah.
You gave me the note.
Here, I'll read the note.
The
Or you
note.
read the note.
Where's that? Oh, you read the note. His name's Reed.
Should have read the note.
Red's not reading the note.
All right.
Reed don't read the note.
Yeah, so this guy hit me
Frank.
up. This guy hit me up
Frank
on
hit you up.
Instagram. Frank hit me up on Instagram, and he knows how much we love pretzels and how much you love pretzels. He's like, hey, dude, I got a local company that makes these fucking pretzels. Everyone raves about them. Can I send you a couple bags? I'm like, yeah, dude, of course. So he says, thanks again for letting me send some snacks that are made locally from the great state of North Dakota. Thanks, Bob and Seth, for the podcast, apparel, supplements, and the overall message you guys send. Keep it going. Seth, don't eat too many pretzels, you fat fuck. And also, share with everyone except Shane.
Oh, motherfucker.
Fuck Shane.
From Reed.
How about I love that he sent 2 pieces of paper. It was like, that's like a fucking...
It's a dad move.
That's a dad move.
He grabbed,
like, grab
two
2
pieces.
pieces, sent it.
Yep. Ah, just put it in there. So these fucking pretzels.
All right. We're obviously huge snack people, but the pretzels, I've never had better pretzel in my life.
Yep. I have to agree.
They're called Dot's Homestyle Pretzels, the pride of North Dakota. Pride of Dakota, North Dakota originals.
You can get them on Amazon. I looked.
You can get them on Amazon.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
I think a 1 pound bag is $27.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
No, that's wrong. You can
No.
get them directly from their website.
You can go to Dots. Go to Dots.
Here, it's on the back.
Read it.
Dotspretzels.com. Or hit up Frank.
Hit up Frank from North Dakota.
So these pretzels, they're like they have like a butter, and then like the seasoning.
Okay, so these, we'll go into the flavor of it. We're just talking about how good they are. Like you said, there's a buttery texture to there's a buttery outside. You can taste the butter, and then the seasoning on this is out of control. The best way I could describe this, I said it yesterday, and then go into it. I was eating them. I'm like, these taste like something like the cool grandma from the neighborhood, like made her own pretzels. Like it tastes like she made like this buttery, salty mix, and then like put it on the pretzels and tossed it in there, and you go, well, that's exactly how this happened.
Yeah, from what I got out of it, the lady's name is Dot, and she like made this recipe of ingredients and did her own pretzels.
And like gave them away at the holidays.
Right, and then it turned into they're fucking fire.
You can taste the butter, and then they're salty. They have like there's not garlic, little bit, tiny bit. I love salty stuff.
I'm gonna correct my thing. Amazon 2 pound bag is $17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked it up.
That makes
my
more
fault.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was looking at.
I don't know. Amazon ripping people off. No, so these pretzels are delicious on their own. I love eating pretzels and soda pop. I put a couple pretzels in my mouth, drink a soda. Love it.
Good with a beer.
Good with beer. Good with the Jack and Diet.
So the macros are about the same as a regular pretzel. A little more calories and then a little more fat.
There's more fat
because of the butter.
More fat because of the butter.
But phenomenal pretzels. Figured we'd share them. Just not with Shane.
These are they're just as good as they were yesterday.
Yeah. I think we ran through a bag.
You stole one.
Well, Dean's in town too, you know.
Snack King.
I think he already ordered 2 dozen of these bags. He'll be back in Florida when he gets home. Let me get another one.
The salt on here is
I know
incredible.
everyone loves listening to us chew on stuff. Fuck off.
I'm working here. It's so good.
Yep. Dot's Homestyle Pretzels.
Worth every penny.
close
I think the shipping was the bitch. The
Yeah.
shipping on Dots was like $8-9.
It was flat rate though, so if you ordered 5 bags, 10 bags was the same.
If I was ordering this, don't order 1 bag every one. Order 2 or 3 because they are well worth it. And if you order them, say Frank from North Dakota sent me. No,
Frank, a.k.a. Reed.
he won't know. He just bought him at the store. Dot
He's
won't
going to
know
love
Frank.
this.
I have no idea why I called him Frank. It just like, I don't know. I don't think anybody.
You were so sure of it though. I think you're still more sure of it than it actually being Reed.
No one from North Dakota is named Reed. They're all named Frank. I don't know. It's
I never really met anyone from North Dakota.
me neither. A lot of oil and gas up in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Fucking scary amount. That up there is the Wild West when it comes to oil and gas.
The Sunshine State.
The Sunshine State.
We've been saying that with everyone now.
I say that with everything.
Pat nailed it again yesterday. I don't think that's right.
I don't think it's right. Well, that's what I'm going with.
Good job.
I like them. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was, the thing that struck the chord with me the most was definitely all this shit with this halftime Super Bowl show and people about raising your kids. Bro, you can't be their best friend, but you also got to be a loving father. I mean, just because I'm hard on them doesn't mean that I'm not a loving father. I think most people understand it, but then young parents don't have a fucking clue, and most young people don't.
Well, yeah, and you're not fucking walking around barking at them and
No.
like it's not
Kids
like
still got to be a kid.
bro. It's tough love when it's needed. Like that's the whole idea here.
Yeah.
Or you say, like, it's not like you're going up to them and saying, I'm not your best friend. You're not crushing their life.
Come on, guys.
You're just being their dad.
I'm being, whenever shit hits the fan, they say, I don't want to do my homework. I'm going to say, listen, you're going to go in your bedroom and you're going to do the homework. And then after you're done your homework, you can play. I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one more time, and then I'm going to make you fucking do it. Okay, go in your room and do your homework, and after your homework's done, then you can play. The kid says anything to me next. I told them I was going to say this to them one more time, and then it's not going to be pretty. If they say, no, I'm not doing my homework. Well, kid, now I'm going to make you do your fucking homework. And then I make them do their homework, and then they don't get to play afterwards. Now they're grounded. I have to do that because if I say, no, you don't have to do your homework, then the child thinks that they can scream at me and not do their homework and go about their fucking life. Teacher gives me too much homework. Well, that's the teacher you got. So you're going to shut the fuck up and do the homework. And then they're going to realize after that constant pressure of doing the fucking homework, they're going to realize that after they get home from school, they have to do their homework. You just have to. That's part of life.
Yep.
No one's going to hand you a fucking thing. I don't want anything handed to me either. I don't like taking free shit from people. Anybody that's ever hit me up for things, I'm like, no, I'm not taking anything for free. You have a business, I'm paying for it. I don't like getting shit for free. I think it's wrong because someone's time, effort, money, everything went into it for me to enjoy it. I'll bargain with you, or I'll barter with you. I'll send you something, you send me something. Sure, we could do that, but I don't like taking things for free. And if you, like when we go out to eat and we get like a free item or free dessert or anything like that, you know, all that tells me is you ate it, so now I'm tipping you better.
Yep.
I'm not taking shit for free. Somebody's getting something for it. I appreciate it, getting something for it.
Yep.
Yeah. The John Jones fight.
Yeah.
UFC guy Shane, this weekend is John Jones. Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes is talking a ton of shit. John Jones is the best UFC fighter, best MMA fighter in history. Debatable with some people, but this motherfucker just wins. He just knows how to win. Absolute fucking savage. I think this weekend he's beating the shit out of Dominic Reyes.
Agreed.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a strong, I agree.
Dominic Reyes, so John Jones hasn't finished his last... I know it's been at least 2 fights. Might be 3 since Cormier. He finished Cormier.
Yeah, kicked him right in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Knocked him out.
But he didn't finish... No, he didn't finish Smith. He didn't finish...
Thiago.
He finished Gustafsson. Sorry.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He did. So his last fight, he didn't. And
yeah,
people are
Thiago
questioning... Yeah, that dude's
Santos?
tough.
Yeah, that was a scary fucking dude.
People are questioning whether he can finish, and I think we're going to find out Dominic Reyes, he's going to finish him. He will. I don't think it's going the distance.
Gustafsson is another phenomenal MMA fighter.
Yeah.
And he finished him. Okay, I'd probably say that Gustafsson and Cormier was his 2 toughest fights.
Yes.
The Thiago fight, was that his name?
Thiago right? Santos, yeah.
I don't think that, I didn't like the fight. I thought he was just doing enough to win and not get fucking caught by that dude.
Yes.
But that guy, there was no hype into that either. I think Dominic Reyes is a better overall fighter, but he's talking too much shit, and I think he pissed off John Jones.
I agree. And John Jones, I think he learned his lesson because he fought a very good Rampage Jackson. Like, this was like a couple of years ago. Rampage Jackson said that he was in the best shape of his life, and he beat him with his hands. I mean, he choked him out at the end.
Yeah.
But I think after getting almost beat by Gustafsson the first time, he learned his lesson not to take anybody lightly. He doesn't want to stay in light heavyweight. There's no competition there. He beat the whole division.
I think he's going to make an example out of this dude this weekend.
Yeah,
it's not going to be an easy fight. I think it's going to be a tough fight, but I think he's going to do what he does and pick them apart and find a way to win, find the dude's weakness, and then just execute. I don't think he's going just to get through the fight. I think he's going to go, once he figures him out, he's going to fuck him up.
I don't think it's going past the 3rd round. Yep.
Really?
Yep. Because I think Reyes is
pretty good at this.
I know. That's why I know enough to get myself in trouble about this sport. I don't know enough to get myself out of trouble, but I listen to a ton of podcasts. Brendan Schaub, and then there's I can't remember the other name of the podcast that pops up that I listen to bits and pieces. And then there's been a couple. Joe Rogan's talked about it on his past few podcasts as well.
Yeah.
So I just think that. I think that he's gonna win. I don't know, third round, because usually in his fights, the first round or two are pretty slow. It's like he's just feeling them out.
Yeah.
It's like he's toying with them, feeling them out, because the dude's really hard to hit.
Yes.
The only reason I think Thiago got the best of him was because he was leg kicking the fuck out of him.
Yeah, and I trust like UFC fighters and their word, like Cowboy Cerrone. Like he said he was going to stand and fight with McGregor. Dominic Reyes wants to prove that Jones is hittable. You ain't going to hit and when he knocked out Chris Weidman, that was a counter punch. Chris went in. He countered him with a left straight. You ain't getting Jones with that. Jones is going to kick you in the head.
Yeah.
They're both tall. They're both lengthy. I think Reyes is going to try to go in to finish him, and John Jones is going to catch him.
Oh.
That's what I mean. I don't think it's just a submission. I think it's a knockout.
Man.
Knockout going to be both. They're both. Dominic Reyes, okay. Dominic Reyes is also undefeated.
Correct.
He's 12-0.
John Jones is technically undefeated.
Yeah, but Jones is very, very, very experienced.
Yes.
Dominic Reyes is undefeated, and bro, he's pretty confident in himself. Like, he's talking some shit, and I understand. It's got me excited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got everybody excited, but I'm just like, oh boy, this is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
It's going to be intense, and I do think that Jones will win, but he always starts slow because he's feeling him out. I'm just excited for the fight.
Yeah, I think
prediction-wise, John Jones wins. I think that he's going to finish him.
Yeah, I forget the one fight he fought Teixeira. Jones fought a guy named Teixeira.
Yeah.
And Teixeira tried to knock Jones out, in the first round. And I feel like Reyes is going to do the same thing because Teixeira caught Jones with a few shots. Jones finished him in the second round.
Jones isn't a pussy.
No.
It's the other thing. He's not a pussy.
His elbows are crazy.
Yes, he's going to fuck him up.
Yeah. I think not beyond
I'm excited for this fight. This is the fight I've been excited for because of how much shit he's been talking. And then I'm excited for the Khabib and Ferguson fight. Those are the two that I'm really excited for. They don't fight till fucking April.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Have you ever watched anything about Tony Ferguson, Bob? Okay.
I know who he is.
We're going to YouTube some stuff. Dude's terrifying. He's like, they call him, what do they call him?
Oh, man.
Pretty much the boogeyman. He doesn't get tired. He does not get tired. Ever. He's definitely got a fucking screw. He's got like 7 loose, and there's only 8 up there. 7 of them are loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means boogeyman. His name's, I don't even know if I'm going to say it right.
Yeah.
It's El Cucuyo?
El Cucuy.
Cucuy.
Yeah, El Cucuy. Couldn't remember what it was. The boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Dude, don't get tired. Bro, he's been bloodied. Like, loving it. It's terrifying.
And he's fighting Khabib.
Khabib, yeah. Khabib, pound for pound, is right there with John Jones, the best. Khabib's never been defeated. Khabib is just a crazy Russian. Is he Russian?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he was. I know
Yeah.
he's Muslim, and he's very into his faith, and that's where he has such bad blood with Conor, because Conor was fucking jabbing at his faith.
Gotcha.
And that's why they had the bad blood, and that's why he don't want to fight Conor again. He's like, I'll fight Conor again for $100 million. That's a tall order.
Yeah.
But that's who Conor really wants to fight. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
I'd go.
Oh, that's your fight.
Oh my God, I'd go.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to go to a fight, and I'm not just gonna buy a ticket. Like, I'm going for the weigh-ins. I'm going for everything.
Shane's going full dick in.
Oh, yeah.
Balls deep.
I'll go. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I would love to see it.
Either Vegas or Brooklyn. That's the 2 places you have to go. Or I'm sorry, not Brooklyn. Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
New York in general.
Well, I don't think Khabib wants to fight this in America.
He doesn't want to fight in Vegas.
Oh, he doesn't want to fight in Vegas?
No, he hates Vegas. It's either going to happen in New York. It'll happen like AT&T Stadium in Dallas is an option.
Oh, okay.
Dana White already said no Moscow. Rolled it out.
No.
He'll fight him in Dubai or a few other places, but not Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
You got me all pumped up.
I'm really into it when we watch it. I just don't follow it.
You don't follow a whole lot of sports in general.
No,
we
I
have.
don't.
I mean, that's why I don't get too tied with sports or anything. I just enjoy it.
I have a very difficult time. Like I don't retain anything with sports.
Oh, really?
No, I can't name players from fucking teams. I can't name their stats from 10 years ago. I don't retain that type of information. My brain just
I retain
I'm
a lot
into
of
it and I love hearing about it. Like I'm like, fuck, I wish I knew half the stuff you guys know about these things, but
I retain a lot of it.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I love it. Very fascinated by it.
I don't listen to it anywhere. I don't have cable at the house, so like that's never really on. And then I don't listen to any radio that talks about sports.
It's all I do.
Yeah.
It's all I do. My life is very systematic with podcasts, radio, things I like on YouTube. That way, it keeps me in my lane, and it keeps me like focused on tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I even listen to a podcast when I'm in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to clips when I'm in the shower. Oh, like I take 8 to 10 minute shower. Like at the end of the night, I got my clip. I know what I'm going to look for. It's kind of like looking for porn. Like I'm not scrolling through like the 67 pages on Pornhub, being like, oh, click, not that one, not that one, not that one. Very decisive. What do you think today, bud? What are we looking for?
You ever see those memes? Like, I don't know, like the analogy, but like it's like you're looking through and your dick's just sitting there like this. Like,
Oh, shit. What are we doing here today?
75 pages in, didn't see anything?
No, nothing yet, bud? What are we doing? Oh, man. Yeah, no, so I have everything. I have a plan for, like, when I'm in the shower, I know what I like to watch when I'm driving home from work. Mm-hmm. I'll have it and I'll play it, and if I'm not feeling it, I stop. I immediately change it and find something that I'm into. I always like my brain to be active.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do too, and I just do it differently.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
right.
do more silence.
That's what I mean. Everybody has their shit.
Like last night driving home, I didn't have the radio on at all.
Oh,
like
man.
I just silence on the way home,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Sometimes I'm just into it. I want to listen to my own thoughts.
Listen to a roar in my own car.
Yep, that too.
Get in there.
I do like that.
Oh, it's good shit. Well, all right, everybody. We're going to go into the questions. I appreciate everybody listening. Again, thank you for this. The one thing that I always ask everybody to do from this podcast is share it with all of your friends. The whole goal here is to get you to feel good about your life, inspire you to become a better person, make you think a little bit, have fun, get the belly laughs in. I'm going to say fucked up, inappropriate things. I really enjoy it. This is who I am. This is who Bob is. This is who Shane is. We don't really hide much. It doesn't work that way. For me, I've lied, I've cheated, I've stole, I've done bad things in my life, and I'm not going to do them anymore. I'm just going to be the best motherfucker I can be at everything that I do. And that is what I want you guys to pull from this. So the one thing that I do ask, please share the ever-loving fuck out of this. Get everybody pumped up, and make sure you made someone feel you today. Wherever you go, whoever you're with, make sure you give them your undivided attention and let them know you care. Let them feel you, who you are, and where you're going in life. Be the best motherfucker you can be. And right now, it's time for Ask the Internet. This is the Barstool Sports card game that Shane has bought from the internet. We end every podcast with 3 questions. It is called Answer the Internet. Questions as fucked up as you are. These questions are not to be taken too seriously. They're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be entertaining. We want you to ask your coworkers, all the guys on the job site, the people in the office, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends, everybody. Shoot it to a buddy. Ask him a question. Haven't talked to him in a couple years? Shoot him a random question, see his response. This is supposed to be fun, everyone. We work hard enough in life. We put everything into we have with our families, our jobs. Lighten up, have some fun, and enjoy. So here we go. Are you ready, Bob?
I'm ready.
Shane, how fucked up are these questions?
We got 2 on the edge.
2 on the edge.
Yeah.
2 on the edge. I like that. That means that one's at least going to like not make me sweat. So, all right, everybody. Shane, let's have it.
All right, the first one is debate the internet. If your life depended on it, what gymnastics event would you bet your life you can do?
Oh, really good. Really good. I like that, Shane. Getting me into it. I know all about gymnastics now, but I am not good at it at all. I am horrible at it.
Oh my God, I'd suck at every event.
Every event I'd be bad at. So how far? What do we? We just don't have to suck at it?
No, I think you just have to do it.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to score any specific.
We just got to be
score.
able to do it, succeed at it. Now, there's a ton of different skills you have to do, but you just have to succeed at it.
I feel like I'm taking one event out of it automatically.
Yep.
Vault, get the fuck out of here. That's just ending badly for me. I know it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'll lose my life.
Yeah, I won't make it. Run as fast as you can at this. Hop on the springboard, and then do a cartwheel on the vault and land on your feet.
I do not have...
I can't even put my arms above my head without it hurting.
I can't even do a cartwheel. My arms are awkwardly short for how tall I am. So, there's, so much distance. When I go to put them down, I get scared, and then I can't do it. And you want me to vault over an obstacle in the air.
And land on your feet.
Nope.
That
Vault
one's out. Okay. So now we have floor,
Yep.
beam, and bars.
Yep. Okay.
Bars, you have to be stupid strong.
And I'm heavy. I'm not going to be able to do the bars.
Nope, bars are out for me.
Bars are out. We got floor and beam.
Mm-hmm.
The height of the beam doesn't freak me out. It's what I got to do on the beam that freaks me out.
Okay. Level 2 routine.
Yeah, what do I got to flip it all?
No, level 2, think of Emmy, 5-year-olds.
Yep.
You don't have, your feet leave the beam twice.
Okay.
Okay. You got to do a jump.
Uh-huh.
But the whole point is to be on the balls of your toes whenever you're doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Straight legs, pointed toes.
Okay.
Okay. You got to jump one time, and you go boop, and on there. Then your arms are up. You just do your things. You're stepping. You have to do a half turn, face one direction, turn the other way, and then you got to go down and touch the beam.
Touch with your hands.
Touch
and
with
then
your
back
hands
up.
and come back up.
Okay.
You don't have to do a handstand. Just come down, touch it. And then the dismount, you have to go down and do a handstand and come off the side. So
Okay.
You're going down, go into a handstand,
Yep.
and come to the side.
Okay.
And then on floor, if we're saying for level 2, you have to do a round off. Okay, so it's like a cartwheel, but you don't land sideways; you land the other direction. And then you have to do a back bend, kick over.
Okay.
So you go up, do the back bend like a bridge.
Yep.
Then kick over. Your feet have to go over your head to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to do a couple leaps.
I'm going beam.
You're going to go beam?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I would have gone floor if I didn't have to do the acrobatics, because I have a
They're
flow
not really
and-
acrobatics, Bob.
I mean, I can't do a back bend. Okay. I can't do a kick over.
I
I can't do a round
No, you're
off.
right. You're right.
I think I can jump 2 inches off a beam.
Yep.
I think I can touch the beam, come back up,
not
and
fall.
I think I can put my hands down and
Come off.
come off.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm doing
You've
the beam.
convinced me. You're right. The back bend would get me. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I have good rhythm and form. I think I'm a decent dancer. I thought it was going to be floor, and then
Nope.
you sold me on the beam.
You're right. I was with you on the floor, and then all of a sudden the back bend. Nope. I think I'm terrified, bro. You look at the girls doing the beam, and you're like, oh my, how cool. And then you go stand up on that motherfucker, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, serious.
This is 4 feet into the air. 3.5 feet in the air. I think it's 3.5. Then the motherfucker is 4 inches. It's 4 inches wide. That's 4. This is 6. 4.5 inches wide. You put your foot down, you're like, oh my God, these girls do backflips. Like Adeline, they do, Adeline, Brenda, Natalia, they do series, like round off, back handspring, back tuck
Oh my God.
on a beam.
And land on the beam.
And land the motherfucker.
I saw their feet when they do that. They
They
talons.
they grab
grip
on
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adeline did a layout on the beam last night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking nasty looking trick. It's crazy.
Is that a level 8 move?
I believe it's a level 9 skill.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe. I'm not quite sure.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those girls are so good.
Beam.
Beam.
Shaner?
Shane?
Probably beam.
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
stick with the level 2 routine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go do it one time. We should put that on YouTube.
Yeah, let's do it.
Show everybody how good I am.
We'll do a 4 event meet.
Didn't you do a flip into the pit? Didn't we do that on YouTube before? Or you just jump in?
I think I just jumped in. I didn't
Just
do the
jumped
flip.
in.
I'm terrified of that.
Yeah.
I am not meant to be
Oh,
in the
Jay
air.
did the flip.
Yeah, Jay did.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Beam. Moving on. Let's go, Shane.
All right. Poll the internet, so you're getting an answer.
Get an answer.
Would you rather be a pig and be able to orgasm for 30 minutes or be a lion and be able to have sex 60 times a day?
Wait a minute.
This is tough.
So a pig gets off for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Man, is that a wild feeling? I think I'd get tired. I'd
I'd be damn fucking worn out.
I don't think I'd be able to handle. I can't even handle the 8 seconds I get of myself.
Yeah.
By the end of it, I'm like, can I stop? I can't even think anymore. Jesus, stop. I said stop.
It's almost like a negative thing.
That's what I'm thinking. 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I'll be the king of the jungle.
I'll throw down 60 times a day. Wait a minute. 60 times?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
What a trooper.
He's like me at 18.
On trend. Just trend dicking all the fucking lionesses.
The lionesses. 60 times a day. It's a lot of fucking.
You should see the picture on this card.
There's pictures?
Yeah, this picture is the pig humping the lion.
I didn't know there was pictures.
Oh, yeah. Some of them do.
The one looked like Don Roten.
Big head?
No,
it
it was
Huge nutsack?
the blind and dickless card.
Yeah,
He was the
it looked
blind
like,
guy.
It looked like Don. It looked like Don. Yeah, it was funny. We should have showed him yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I gotta.
Send it to him.
I'll send it to him.
Pig orgasms for 30 minutes or a lion fucking 60 times a day?
Yep.
Lion. He definitely fucks.
He fucks. Bro, this is nuts. Is this like forever, just like a live as a day is one of them?
I think it's just a would you rather, so I think it's just.
Okay, would I rather? I'd have a hard time. I mean, I don't think 60 times. You got to be rebounding like a motherfucker. You got to be able to get your shit together. Fuck it. I'm gonna be a pig.
Okay.
I'm gonna come for 30 minutes. It's gonna be wild.
What about you, Shane?
Yeah, what
I'm
do you-
gonna do the lion.
Yeah.
You gonna be
I
the
think-
lion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 59% of Barstool readers chose to be a lion.
Oh, okay, so I'm in the 41.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think there's a bad choice.
No, I mean, it's depending on your feeling. What do you want your pee-pee to feel like? Yeah.
That's it.
You want him to go for 30 minutes or you feel like being a lion? I mean, if you said which one would I rather be, I'd rather be a lion because I don't want to be a pig and get fucking slaughtered and playing my own shit.
You'd be lying.
You'd be lying. Fucking dad. Listen to you. I'm rubbing off on you,
I
you
know,
poor
dude.
fuck.
God.
You're going to start wearing Wranglers soon.
All right. I looked at him. I don't think I'm getting any.
Oh, man. All right, everybody, this is the last one.
All right. Answer the internet. If someone texted you a picture with your dick with no context, would you know it's your dick?
Yep.
Yeah. I know my dick very well.
I know it from every angle.
Yeah. I've analyzed it. I've sent many a picture. I know exactly how to make it look huge.
Yep.
I know exactly. I know it inside and out. My only concern has always been, is that Bob and I have the same penis. We have so many similar qualities in every other category of life. I'm like, yep, we definitely have the same size dick.
Definitely. I mean, it has to be.
Has to be. Everything's the same. It's like, you like the same type of cars, you like the same type of truck, wear the same boots.
Same underwear.
Yep.
Same dick.
Same dick. My biggest fear would be that he'd send a picture of his dick to Hannah, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, great dick," and I'd be like, "It's Bob's dick. It's not mine, babe."
There's a
my
chance.
God.
Yep. Oh, I definitely know it. I think most guys would know it.
Yeah.
Most guys would know it. Yeah. Oh yeah, got to. I mean, okay, all right. Fuck it. I'm asking all kind of fucked up questions. Let's end this on a bang.
Yeah.
Whenever you go to send a dick pic,
Uh-huh.
okay, how many pictures of your dick do you take? you do one solid shot and go all in with it, or do you snap a few? Like, are you like one? Look at it. You're like, no, not that one. Another one. And you look at it. You're like, no, not that one. Or do you go like?
I'm usually one and done.
One and done.
I mean, I've done it so many times. I know that.
Let's go back and past.
Oh yeah, a couple different angles.
So you just learned your angle and you know how to work it?
Yeah.
Okay, but previous to, like, you know, and be like, oh yeah, one's good.
Probably 3 to 5.
3 to 5?
Yeah.
And then choose the best one?
Yeah, like 3 from one angle, 2 from like another perspective. Like
Yeah.
maybe like set it up somewhere.
Oh,
put
really?
a 3-second timer on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. What about you, Shane? Are you a one pick and done, or are you multiples? And I have a fucking. I had a photo shoot, so.
You'd have a photo shoot the whole thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm with Bob, I think.
Yeah, few and you're good.
Few and you're good.
I take like 30. I scroll through, make sure it's the right one. No, I'm kidding.
I may reuse the same one. It was a good day.
Listen, I will.
I mean, I wear the same fucking undies. It's not like you're going to think it's like the same one again.
Use a picture from 5 years ago. Your dick doesn't look like
Like,
that.
what the fuck?
What is that? Nope. Oh no. I'll take a few. 3 to 5 is a good way to look at it. Because then if all of a sudden you're like, ah, man, you're just behind the 8 ball today, bud. You're not getting it done. No dick pic.
Well, so me and Kim were talking about this. Like, the ratio of nudes I get versus dick pics I send her is
There's a drastic
totally
difference.
one-sided.
Yes.
I get way more nudies from her.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, you don't send me many dick pics." I'm like, "Oh,
You want some
you
dick, huh?
You want one every day? Fucking right. That's what you're getting."
Here it comes.
And I'm thinking about. I'm like, well, it's the same fucking. I'm taking the same angle. I'm not taking a different angle and sending you a bad angle of it.
No.
So you're really getting the same picture every time.
Yep.
I'm getting a variety of.
I can't do anything more. Like, I can't. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm like, oh, here it is.
Am I like supposed to do a thumbs up, like a
Like
different smile?
The meathead thumbs up with your cock.
Just a hat? Should I just wear my cowboy hat?
You should use emojis like build a picture, like have your dick, and then like put like a fucking cowboy hat on him, put a beard on him.
Man, I never thought of doing that.
Oh yeah, be like, are you ready to ride the lightning tonight, sweetheart? Put like a fucking Ninja Turtle thing across his head.
Yes.
Like a bandana. Oh man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's one-sided.
Yeah, very one-sided.
Yeah, I stopped sending them. I'm like, you just look back through the ones I gave you. It's the same dick.
Got to keep it fun. I'll send videos. I'll send a video. Like, gotta have fun. Like, I'm a fuck up. I love it. She loves it. Like, I'll be like,
What, dancing around with a boner?
No, I'll be like half a chub, and then like you got your pants there, and then like you're on the Snapchat thing, and then you just take your underwear down and plop. Surprise.
Oh my god.
Gotta have fun. I mean, fuck, dude. Think about how hard you work all day, okay?
Uh-huh.
How hard everyone works all day. Like, whether you're a female or a male, everybody's got a hectic schedule. Nothing is better than feeling some love from your significant other. Like, random time, I get a titty shot, like in the middle of a meeting, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh. I'm going to show no emotion, but inside I'm like, titties. I'm listening to the accountant say something like, titties. What did you just say about this? Oh, money. Okay, yes. Titties. So nothing's funnier than like a random text with something that's funny.
I love it.
Got to have fun with it. Got to be provocative and enjoy it. Yeah, send a dick pic. Bloop.
You ever like getting ready to send one and like you were like really fucking nervous who you sent it to?
Oh.
Because like there's only 3 people in my top 3 of my messages. It's Kim, it's you,
And it's the 3 of us.
and the group message between the 4 of us. And every time I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm gonna send it to Seth one time. He's gonna be like, I knew it. Same size.
Same size dick.
do you ever take the risk of taking the photo within the message and then
Yes.
just straight sending?
I don't do that anymore because it scared the fuck out of me.
I've done it a handful of times, and I was like 50-50 the one time. Almost like a 60-40. Like, I sent it to the wrong fucking person. I didn't want to go back and see where it went.
So the big fear would be is if we sent it through the group text between all of us and all of our significant others.
Yeah.
If like all of a sudden you're like, God, dude, because then she's going to see it and everyone else just saw it. And you're like, God damn it, fuck. All that would happen is between all of us guys, we'd be like, hey, Bob, great dick, by the way.
Or would you all reply with a dick pic? Just put it all on the table. Let's get this clear. We're all fine here.
We're all good. Bob fucked up. Got to go in with this. Hey, babe, gonna do something a little fucked up. Got to support Bob right now. Can't be the only one. Be like a group text between us all. Be like, all right, everybody's got to go in on this one. Got to show everybody what they're working with.
Oh my God. Yep, that's a real thing.
Too much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun today.
Photo shoot.
I had like a mini photo shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
With Jay. He had good lighting.
For the Arnold.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Got the AAR release coming up.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. That might be a new shirt.
New shirt.
It is.
The backbone of America. All you hard-working motherfuckers. I love it. I love this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like working like this. This is what I was meant to do. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just catering to my environment. Creating it. I'm
What are you going to say?
I wore black underwear today. I like my colored undies. When I wear color underwear, I know like once I get like a half a chub, fucking just look great in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just look great. I like sending a pic. I know what gets Hannah all hot and bothered, so I'll go with it. I love it.
I have all black on.
Really?
Yeah. Shane, I don't like MeUndies.
You don't?
No, I'm sorry.
Why not? Is it the texture?
Yep, texture.
Or is it because I just got them for you?
Had nothing to do with that, actually. I like gifts. I don't care who they're from.
Had nothing to do with you being a piece of shit, Shane.
Or giving me pizza undies. No, didn't like the texture or the feel. I didn't like the feel.
Man, I'm disappointed.
Listen, I'm hard to cater to. I sweat a lot. I'm always warm. Undercarriage is warm.
Yep.
I need breathable, athletic Adidas underwear with a fly. There's no fly on these.
No, huh? No. All right. Man. See what Kim has to deal with now, Shane?
Yeah. Good luck, Kim.
Just be fortunate that you don't.
She's really good at buying me the same underwear every time.
That's all I like.
You can't fuck it up that way.
Nope.
She did fuck it up in the beginning. Bought me the
nope.
Oh, let's try something new.
No.
How about let's not try anything new with my underwear?
How about you buy me the same underwear and socks every Christmas?
It's the surest thing I do every day without thinking that it's like the right or wrong decision.
Yep.
I put my fucking Adidas underwear on and my Nike Dry Fit socks.
Adidas underwear, gold toe socks, powder my nuts.
Yep.
Let's go. Fucking A. I love baby powder on my nutsack. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the podcast today. Again, share the shit out of this. Ask everybody those questions. Have a lot of fun. You all work very hard. Continue to work hard. Continue to be proud of yourself. Set yourself up for success every single day. Love your family. Love your kids. Love your wife. Send her a dick pic. It's going to go great. Send her a surprise video like I like to. Work these things into your life so that you can enjoy it. Work hard. Play hard. Love your life. Love your woman. Fucking A. I love this shit. Enjoy.